has now officially released the memorial coin collection in honor of Her late Majesty Queen Elizabeth II, and these will also be the first coins to bear the first official image of his son, King Charles III as monarch. On September the 8th, 2022, Her Majesty passed away peacefully at Balmoral Castle in Scotland. Following the death of his mother, the former Prince of Wales acceded the throne as King Charles III, signaling the beginning of a new era for the United Kingdom and its coinage. The portrait was designed by sculptor Martin Jennings, best known for his statues of John Betjeman, Philip Larkin in Hull, Charles Dickens in Portsmouth, and George Orwell outside the BBC's broadcasting house. This was, however, the first time that Jennings turned his talents to coin design. The portrait was also completed in record time, with only photographs as references for the artist, as the king did not sit for the portrait, but did approve the design, as is customary. In Martin Jennings's own words, "I was delighted to hear that the king likes the image. He was very interested in it and responded very positively to it. It has been very gratifying to be involved in this important process." The portrait holds with long-standing tradition in that the king is seen in profile facing left, which is the opposite direction of his predecessor and late mother, Queen Elizabeth II. As you can see here, each subsequent monarch has their portrait facing in the opposite direction as their predecessor. The only noteworthy exception being, of course, Edward VIII, who insisted his portrait be facing left, as he thought it a more flattering image. But since no coins officially entered circulation or were issued before he chose to abdicate the throne in 1936, as tradition would have had his portrait facing right at any rate. Notably, the king also has his regnal name inscribed as Charles III, and not the Latin form that would have been Carolus, as both kings Charles I and II did in fact use. This could be as simple as modernizing an outdated tradition, although his titles still definitively remain in Latin, with DG Rex abbreviated for De Gratia Rex, or King by the Grace of God, and FD standing for Fidei Defensor, or Defender of the Faith, denoting his role as the head of the Church of England. Or it could also be a roundabout way of distancing himself from his regnal namesakes, as England does not exactly have the best relationship and history with kings named Charles. Charles I was infamously the only ruling monarch to be executed by his people. He was beheaded for a charge of tyranny and treason following the English Civil War, and Charles II, meanwhile, remains a controversial figure, ruling as King of England, Scotland, and Ireland for 25 years, while those who knew him well or benefited directly from his patronage remembers him fondly. Famously, John Evelyn wrote, "A prince of many virtues and many great imperfections, debonair, easy of access, not bloody or cruel." Meanwhile, John Wilmot, the second Earl of Rochester, wrote in a rather lewd fashion of Charles, something I'm not entirely sure I can repeat in its entirety on YouTube, that restless, he rolls from a descriptive word I can't repeat on YouTube used to describe a person of loose morals who often benefits financially from their scandalous behavior that rhymes with the word store or shore or swore, to another of the same, a merry monarch, scandalous and poor. History, though, largely remembers Charles II as a tyrant who disbanded Parliament as he believed in monarchical absolutism and brought the kingdom dangerously close to the brink of a second bloody civil war. As an interesting aside, though, entirely unrelated to the coins, the current Prince of Wales, William, and the heir to the British throne after Charles, is actually distantly related to Charles II as well, through his mother, Princess Diana, who was descended from Charles Lennox, the first Duke of Richmond, as well as Henry Fitzroy, the first Duke of Grafton, who were both the recognized but illegitimate sons of Charles II. But back to the coins. coins and a matter at hand. 3 new designs will be released as a part of the memorial set. The first is a commemorative 50p coin. The design echoes the coronation crown from 1953, minted to celebrate the coronation of the late Queen Elizabeth II, featuring a quartered design of the shield of arms, the armorial of Plantagenet's 3 lions passant, representing England and Wales, the Stuart lion representing Scotland, and the Celtic harp of Ireland. These are then flanked by the constituent national flowers, the English Tudor rose at the top, the Irish shamrock, the Welsh leek, and Scottish thistle all encircle the St. Edward's crown, the centerpiece of the crown jewels traditionally used to crown any new monarch during the coronation ceremony. It was announced that this 50p coin will also be released into circulation. However, the exact mintage figure or date and mechanic of the release is as of yet uncertain. Purely numismatic versions, meanwhile, will also be available. This includes a brilliant uncirculated example for £11, or around $12.50. The Mint is also releasing a quarter-ounce sterling silver proof coin and a Peatford silver proof coin for £59.50 and £110 each, or around $70 and $130 respectively. These will be accompanied by a gold as well as a gold Peatford coin as well, for £1,195 and £2,395 each, and then finally a platinum proof example for £1,465. The second design features opposing portraits of the late Queen as both a young Queen, featuring the George IV state diadem, and a more mature Queen, wearing the Girls of Great Britain and Ireland tiara, to bookend both ends of her record-setting 70-year rule as Queen. This quartered design is capped by what appears to be the Tudor crown, and completed by Her late Majesty's personal cipher. The inscription reads Elizabeth Regina, which is Latin for Queen Elizabeth, and has the dates 1926 to 2022. This crown or £5 coin will be available from the Mint in brilliant uncirculated format for £14.50, as well as a silver-proof and silver-proof Peatford example for £95 and £180 respectively. The coin also has an edge inscription that reads Elizabeth II, devoted to your service, bringing to mind the Queen's 1947 radio address where she vowed to dedicate her life, whether it be long or short, to the service of the peoples of the Commonwealth and of the United Kingdom. The crown coins are completed by offering gold-proof and platinum-proof versions as well, priced respectively at £2,975 and £5,770, or roughly about $3,450 and $6,600 respectively. The third coin announced for the memorial set features a portrait of a more mature queen, similar to the 4th and 5th official effigies, wearing her signature 3-strand pearl necklace and diamond pearl earrings, flanked by laurel sprigs and a pair of flowering roses. These coins will be supplied in official Royal Mint packaging, including presentation case, printed booklet exploring Queen Elizabeth II's historical legacy, and, of course, a certificate of authenticity. The final coin from the ounce series is minted in a 1-ounce silver-proof coin format for £99.50, a 5-ounce silver-proof limited to 3,000 coins for £570, a 10-ounce silver-proof coin with a mintage of 1,000 coins for £1,050, as well as a kilo silver-proof coin with a mintage of only 500 coins that the Mint offered for £2,580. The gold variants of the coin are as follows: a quarter-ounce gold coin for £725, a 1-ounce gold proof for £2,725, a 2-ounce gold proof with a mintage of 726 coins for £5,455 at release. That's followed up by a 5-ounce gold-proof version with a limited mintage of 266 coins for £13,395. The 10-ounce gold-proof coin has a mintage of 106 coins and was released for £29,405. The gold coins are then rounded off by the release of a kilo. That's 1 kilogram of 999 fine gold with a maximum mintage of 32 coins for the price of £82,950, or what equates to roughly 95,000 US dollars. The final coin in the series is a 1-ounce platinum-proof example sold by the mint for £2,305, or roughly 2,650 US dollars. Let me know what you think of these memorial coins from the Royal Mint and what are your impressions of King Charles's official portrait. Subscribe to WNN and activate notifications with the bell icon to know when new videos are released. For the World Numismatic News, I am Numisman saying thanks for watching and have a fantastic day.